Hello everyone. Welcome to Wonderslate.
Topic for today's quiz is conservation of plants and animals. Question number 1. Dash means clearing of forests and using that land for other purposes. Option A. Deforestation. Option B. Flooding. Option C. Drought. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option A. Deforestation. A great variety of plants and animals exist on Earth. They are essential for the well-being and survival of mankind. Today, a major threat to survival of these organisms is deforestation. We know that deforestation means clearing of forests and using that land for other purposes. Question number 2. The purposes of deforestation is/are. Option A. Procuring land for cultivation. Option B. Building houses and factories. Option C. Making furniture or using wood as fuel. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is Option D. All the above. Forests are being chopped to create new land area for man. This trend displays the greed of humans and the increasing needs and demands. Question number 3. Natural causes of deforestation is/are. Option A. Forest fires. Option B. Severe droughts. Option C. Both A and B. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option C. Both A and B. Forest fires burn trees in large amounts, leaving little to none left. A lack of rainfall caused by drought can lead to sudden and widespread tree death in tropical rainforests. On top of this, drought can cause large swathes of the canopy to dry out, which can have long-term consequences for forest recovery. Question number 4. Effects of deforestation. Option A. It increases the temperature and pollution level on the Earth. Option B. It increases the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and decreases rainfall and fertility in the soil. Option C. Groundwater level also gets lowered and disturbs the balance in nature. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is Option D. All the above. Deforestation increases the temperature and pollution level on the Earth. It increases the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Groundwater level also gets lowered. They know that deforestation disturbs the balance in nature. They were told by Professor Ahmad that if cutting of trees continues, rainfall and the fertility of the soil will decrease. Moreover, there will be increased chances of natural calamities such as floods and droughts. Question number 5. The increase in temperature on the Earth which leads to global warming is due to Option A. Carbon dioxide traps the heat rays reflected by the Earth. Option B. Oxygen traps the heat rays reflected by the Earth. Option C. Nitrogen traps the heat rays reflected by the Earth. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is Option A. Carbon dioxide traps the heat rays reflected by the Earth. Plants need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Fewer trees would mean that less carbon dioxide will be used up, resulting in its increased amount in the atmosphere. This will lead to global warming as carbon dioxide traps the heat rays reflected by the Earth. Question number 6. Desertification means Option A. Physical properties of the soil get affected by plantation and vegetation and fewer trees result in more soil erosion. Option B. Removal of the top layer of the soil exposes the lower, hard and rocky layers. Option C. This soil has less humus and is less fertile. Gradually the fertile land gets converted into deserts. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is option D. All the above. Deforestation decreases soil fertility, hence loss of nutrient content, humus and soil texture. This also increases soil erosion and hence leads to a condition called desertification. Question number 7. Protected areas are: option A, wildlife sanctuaries; option B, national parks; option C, biosphere reserves; option D, all the above. The correct answer is option D, all the above. Protected areas called wildlife sanctuaries, national parks and biosphere reserves have been earmarked. Plantation, cultivation, grazing, felling trees, hunting and poaching are prohibited there. Question number 8. Large areas of protected land for conservation of wildlife, plant and animal resources and traditional life of the tribal living in the area is called as: option A, biosphere reserve; option B, wildlife sanctuary; option C, national park; option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A, biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserves are the areas meant for conservation of biodiversity. As you are aware that biodiversity is the variety of plants, animals and microorganisms generally found in an area. The biosphere reserves help to maintain the biodiversity and culture of that area. A biosphere reserve may also contain other protected areas in it. The Pachmarhi Biosphere Reserve consists of one national park named Satpura and two wildlife sanctuaries named Bori and Pachmarhi. Question number 9. The plants and animals found in a particular area are termed underscore and underscore respectively of that are: option A, fauna and flora; option B, flora and fauna; option C, forest and animals; option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option B, flora and fauna. Animals are comfortable and happy in their own habitat. We should not disturb them. Some animals and plants typically belong to a particular area. The plants and animals found in a particular area are termed flora and fauna respectively of that area. Question number 10. Wild mango flora of and giant squirrel endemic fauna of the Pachmarhi Biosphere Reserve are called: option A, extinct species; option B, endangered species; option C, endemic species; option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, endemic species. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area. They are not naturally found anywhere else. A particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zone, a state or a country. Question number 11. Like reserve forests provide protection and suitable living conditions to wild animals. Option A, wildlife sanctuaries; option B, national park; option C, bird sanctuary; option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A, wildlife sanctuaries. Killing, poaching, or capturing animals in general is strictly prohibited and punishable by law in all such places. Wildlife sanctuaries like reserve forests provide protection and suitable living conditions to wild animals. People living in wildlife sanctuaries are allowed to do certain activities such as grazing by their livestock, collecting medicinal plants, firewood, etc. Question number 12. Reserves are large and diverse enough to protect whole sets of ecosystems. Option A, national park; option B, bird sanctuary; option C, wildlife sanctuaries; option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option A. National Park. They preserve flora, fauna, landscape and historic objects of an area. Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest of India. The finest Indian teak is found in this forest. There are more than 100 national parks in India. Question number 13. Underscore is launched by the government to protect the tigers in the country. Option A. Tiger Project. Option B. Project Tiger. Option C. Indian Tiger. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. Project Tiger. Project Tiger was launched by the government to protect the tigers in the country. The objective of this project was to ensure the survival and maintenance of the tiger population in the country. The Satpura Tiger Reserve is unique in the sense that a significant increase in the population of tigers has been seen here. Question number 14. Animals whose numbers are diminishing to a level that they might face extinction are known as the option A. Endangered animals. Option B. Extinct animals. Option C. Endemic animals. Option D. All the above. The correct answer is option A. Endangered animals. Animals whose numbers are diminishing to a level that they might face extinction are known as the endangered animals. Survival of some animals has become difficult because of disturbances in their natural habitat. In order to protect plants and animals, strict rules are imposed in all national parks. Human activities such as grazing, poaching, hunting, capturing of animals or collection of firewood, medicinal plants, etc. are not allowed. Small animals are much more in danger of becoming extinct than the bigger animals. At times, we kill snakes, frogs, lizards, bats and owls ruthlessly without realizing their importance in the ecosystem. By killing them, we are harming ourselves. They might be small in size, but their role in the ecosystem cannot be ignored. They form part of food chains and food webs. Question number 15. Underscore is made of all the plants, animals and microorganisms in an area along with non-living components such as climate, soil, river deltas etc. Option A. Ecosystem. Option B. Habitat. Option C. National Park. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option A. Ecosystem. An ecosystem is made of all the plants, animals and microorganisms in an area along with non-living components such as climate, soil, river deltas etc. Question number 16. Underscore book is the source book which keeps a record of all the endangered animals and plants. Option A. Blue data. Option B. Pink data. Option C. Red data. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option C. Red data. Red data book is the source book which keeps a record of all the endangered animals and plants. Red data book is maintained internationally by an organization. India also maintains red data book for plants and animals found in India. Question number 17. Underscore birds fly to faraway areas every year during a particular time because of climatic changes. Option A. Endangered. Option B. Migratory. Option C. Cranes. Option D. None of the above. The correct answer is option B. Migratory. Migratory birds fly to faraway areas every year during a particular time because of climatic changes. They fly for laying eggs as the weather in their natural habitat becomes very cold and inhospitable. Birds who cover long distances to reach another land are known as migratory birds. Question number 18. How many number of full-grown trees to make 1 ton of paper? Option A, 18. Option B, 20. Option C, 17. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, 17. It takes 17 full-grown trees to make 1 ton of paper. Therefore, we should save paper. Paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times for use. If each student saves at least 1 sheet of paper in a day, we can save many trees in a year. We should save, reuse used paper and recycle it. By this we not only save trees but also save energy and water needed for manufacturing paper. Question number 19. Answer to deforestation is underscore. Option A, cutting more trees. Option B, moving to the cities. Option C, less grazing. Option D, reforestation. The correct answer is option D, reforestation. Reforestation is restocking of the destroyed forests by planting new trees. The planted trees should generally be of the same species which were found in that forest. We should plant at least as many trees as we cut. Question number 20. India we have the Forest Conservation Act. Option A, no. Option B, yes. Option C, no such act. Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option C, no such act. India we have the Forest Conservation Act. This act is aimed at preservation and conservation of natural forests and meeting the basic needs of the people living in or near the forests. Thank you for watching the video.